This could be somebody that you've been separated for a period of time, that either you had a long-term relationship with this person, or you had some type of relationship in general. And they really are in their head. This could be for some of you, it's weird. I feel like there's multiple people right now that are ending the year that want to come forward and they want to have like a conversation with you. This could be somebody that you're not interested in, but maybe you dated when you were younger. This could be a twin. It could be a multitude of things, but I feel like your person that you're thinking about right now, and also there's other energies around you that are very fixated on you. And it really has to do or deal with your energy. What has the energy been around you? Do you feel like there's a lot of attention on you? Do you feel like people are watching you? Do you feel like there's a lot of like blasts from the past that are coming forward to make amends? That's what it's coming in as. It's coming in as something about your energy, something about your frequency that's really changed this person. And I feel like they know what their journey is. Now be careful, because I feel like there's a couple of people here that are going to be coming at you. What do we need to know? If you and this person are separated, it really did impact them more than I feel like what they showed. But you're dealing with somebody that's great at keeping a poker face. This is somebody that's very good at having a level of control when it comes to their emotions in front of other people. But, behind closed doors, this is somebody that's a mess. They're not sleeping. They're not feeling good. This is somebody that also has a lot of guilt for the way that they've gone about things or the way that they've handled things with you. And they feel like they need to tell you something. I just feel like sorry wouldn't be enough to make up for everything I've put you through. Yeah, I feel like this person has had some type of coming to Jesus moment. Because the problem with you, and I don't think it's a problem, but I think that it defies gravity, right? Sometimes when people elevate, the way that you think and the way that you operate is so different from other people around you that you yourself do not even acknowledge how much of an anomaly you really are. So you may notice that you get stage 5 clingers, whether it's with, women or men or both, right? Whether it's people just wanting to be your friend, wanting to be around you, or if it is in a relationship where people naturally are very, very drawn to you. There's something about your energy with people right now in particular that's really putting people through this gauntlet where they feel like you were too good to be true. And this is somebody that may have never experienced a love the way that you have for this person and that this person has for you. So this is something unimaginable. This is something that's extremely unexpected. And this is something that I feel like really caught this person off guard, where they tried to either push you away or treat you like everybody else, and it didn't work. And again, there's something about your energy in particular that defies the art of logic. Whether it's the way that you look, you're very attractive. Not only are you very attractive, but you're very down to earth. Maybe you're great at business. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's something about you in particular that just doesn't, if you line you up against 100 people that have a very similar making as you do, you're gonna notice that your energy stands out. So for this person, I feel like they pushed you away because it was too good to be true. This is also somebody that the idea of hurting you really does weigh very heavy on them, because that was never their intention, to come forward and to apply a level of pressure or even to treat you as if you didn't feel good enough. And I feel like this is somebody that what you don't realize is that they've tried to justify this, and I feel like they're unable to justify it. For some of you, this could be somebody that you divorced, or this is somebody that is currently going through a divorce, or they're currently separating their assets from somebody, or separating, leaving certain situations. It's coming up as a dissolution, but what's interesting is for some of you, it is a dissolution of a relationship. For others of you, it's of a marriage. And for some of you, it's of certain relationships, business partnerships, or even financial obligations that your person is currently going through. And I feel like that's what this person really wants to open up and communicate. This is somebody that really does think about you all the time. They wake up, they think about you. They go to bed, they think about you. You're always on their mind. And it's because this person is beginning to awaken to the fact that they can build a lifelong relationship with you. Like, this person is acknowledging that you are their life partner. And that if this person and you are able to get on the same page, there's nothing that the two of you can't do. Now, for some of you, they're definitely in deep thinking about reuniting with you. Because the one thing about you and this person, it doesn't matter how long you've talked, how long you've not talked. There's something about the fact that their love for you has never dissipated. Their intention towards you, their curiosity towards you has never changed. And for some of you, this is somebody that's not completely vocalized how they felt about you yet. But you and this person definitely have a past life together. And I feel like intuitively, you're getting downloads about this person wanting to press rewind and going back to a past situation with you, or stopping the situation that they're currently in order for the two of you to make amends. This is somebody that also really wants to make it up to you. They feel like it is owed to you, like it is deserved. And this is somebody that's definitely in a place of planning. So in this place of planning for this person to come forward, I feel like they had to make room for you in their life. In whatever capacity, right? Whether that was them getting their finances together, whether that was them kind of doing a level of deep cleaning when it comes to them as a whole. right? Removing those toxic traits that they knew that they should have left a long time ago, right? It's Peter Pan growing up and realizing Never Never Land is not, it's not making them happy anymore. And in this place, this person is making a lot of space for the love that they have for you. And they're making sure that they have time, they have the energy for the two of you to really come together and thrive. And I feel like for some of you, this is either you've been very busy or your person is very busy. And the fact of either being busy or having other obligations has really kind of come in and taken a toll on this situation and on the relationship. But what I can tell you is this: you may have felt like you lost yourself in this connection. Because whatever this person has put you through, it's made you question your intuition. It's made you challenge your belief system. It's made you even question yourself at times here, where you may have even felt like, I'm losing myself in this connection. Because what this person was saying, what this person was doing, it was the opposite of what you intuitively or internally knew about this individual. I feel like for a lot of you, the way that this person is coming back around is the moment that you prioritize yourself, your needs above this person, that's how you're able to really ground your energy. And it's all about maintaining a strong sense of self here. There's something here with this energy, with you really pouring back into yourself and not getting carried away with giving everything to this person, that's making this person want to come forward and make amends. Because there's something here about you being extremely solid. And I do feel like there's been a lot of mistakes that have been made, whether mistakes on how you reacted, mistakes with how this person handled certain situations. But I also feel like the mistakes were made because this is an energy, or this is a connection that's very inexperienced for you, but also for your person as well. So there's a lot of learning here. Learning to grow, learning from mistakes, and understanding that sometimes people are incapable of properly communicating or expressing or taking action in this circumstance. Wow. You help me heal my wounds. This person has a lot of childhood trauma. By the way, if you haven't already, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And I am going to pick the winners for that giveaway probably tomorrow morning. I know I've been saying that, but it is coming. This person feels like you're their wish fulfillment, but also too, you've healed the parts of them. Even though they tried to push you away, it's almost like the lion with the thorn in the paw and the person coming up to try to alleviate it. But at first the lion is trying to bite them because they're hurting and they don't want that person to hurt them any further. But eventually the lion has to trust the person to remove whatever is stuck, right? And I feel like this lion is representing your person's ego. So your person had an ego and your person had a way about going about things due to the childhood trauma. And I feel like you've really helped illuminate the fact that there are these issues. It doesn't matter if they're talking about it or not talking about it. There's issues here that need to be addressed. And I feel like with you and your person, there was probably a lot of misunderstandings where you weren't on the same page as them. Because again, I feel like their actions and words may be easily blown out of context or even taken the wrong way because you're emotional about the situation and this person is embarrassed with what you know. So I feel like that's why this person really wants to come forward and they really want to communicate to try to clear up any type of misunderstandings that may have occurred inside of the relationship. For some of you, there was a third party that was blocking it because as I'm shuffling, and I just cut the deck, the third party is blocking union. A third party could be family, friends, a child. It could be a multitude of things, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be a person that they're in a romantic relationship with, but for some of them it is. And I feel like you're helping this person release it. I don't know why, but that's what I'm getting. I feel like you're helping this person release their secrets. And when they release their secrets, they're going to be ready to express how they really feel about you. And I think that there's been a level of silence on certain things that you've inquired about, in particular to the third party, and about why, your person may have left you, or you may have even felt like you were abandoned by this person. But this person is realizing that nobody ever compares to you. But if nobody compares to you, right? And if you're different, this person is beginning to understand that they need to approach you in a different manner. But this is about this person opening themselves up to this. This is about this person being ready for whatever is in front of them, to have fun, to let their hair down, and to stop being so stuffy. There's something about this person where they've become either like too commercial or too uptight, very rigid. And I feel like with your energy, you're kind of calling on this person to do something different, to play fair, right? And I definitely feel like with this person, the more that you overextended yourself, you became upset because this person didn't do the same. But at the same point in time, the only person you can really be upset with overextending yourself is you. You're the one that made the decision. You're the one that chose to give. You can't, if you give because you love the person, you're not gonna feel angry about what you've given unless you've overgiven to that person in a way that you stop caring for yourself. But again, that then circles back to you. And I feel like a lot of people don't want to hear that, even for myself at times. You know, trying to understand or process certain things, I have to acknowledge my role in the situation. And it always takes two to tango, right? And I feel like with this situation, there's a lot of energy that's coming in here that's creating the challenges in your connection and in your relationship that's pushing the both of you to grow outside of your mindset, grow outside of what is normal. And these things that are happening are almost being forced upon the two of you in order for you to have a different perspective of the connection. Whether that's you giving everything, realizing I can't give anymore because I have to give to me. And it's this person acknowledging all I've done is taken from the collective and I've not given to them at all. There's something here about reshifting or rebalancing the situation. And there's definitely an energy coming in here where there is some type of decision that's being made with inside of your connection. I traded I traded in gold for Chuck E. Cheese coins. All right, so you guys always know I'm a big believer of why try to explain to flies why honey is better than shit. That's kind of my saying here, because with this person, they felt like they knew everything and they may have, you know, pushed you aside because you required them to change. You required them to work. Any type of relationship that is positive, any type of relationship where you have this divine connection, you're going to force this person to change. You're going to push it. You're going to trigger some type of monumental, catastrophic adjustments in this person's life, because the reality is this: people that don't care about you, they're not worried about your growth. They're not worried if you're doing negative things. They're not worried if you're drinking a lot. They're not worried if you're going to work. They're not worried if you're saving your money. They're not worried about any of that because they don't care about you or about them. And they're beginning to realize how their actions, how their choices, how their ego, how their past events in their life outside of you has stopped them from being their true self. And I feel like this person, they really do love you. I feel like they've gone through all of these stages of infatuation, of lust, and now there's something here where they can't deny how much they really love you. They love you so much. This is also somebody that watches you from fake accounts. But again, I feel like this is somebody that feels really, really guilty for the way that they've gone about things. There's a lot of guilt here. I feel like there was a time where you either asked them something or was very honest and open with them. And for whatever the reasoning is, it's like they doubled down on something that wasn't true. So that's why this person, and the reason that they doubled down on it was because they had a lot going on. It was too many responsibilities that were weighing them down. And I feel like this person didn't want you to see them at such a low point in their life. And I feel like this person, they purposely pushed you away because they couldn't give you what you needed or what you required at that time, because they weren't at that frequency. They could do it for a small part of time, but at the end of the day, they ended up going right back to the way that they were doing things because they hadn't healed. This is something where it's about training your body, training your mind, training your heart to do something different. And with this person, they felt like they had too many responsibilities with past people, past situations, in order to offer you what you really deserve here. But what I am going to say to you is this, okay? With this person watching you, they keep tabs on you. This is somebody that also really wants to come forward and say something, but I feel like there's something very awkward about them. And they're trying to find out as much information on you, and that's being done by just watching you. And that's because they've been thinking about you a lot. They really want to come in. They want to reconcile. And they really want you back. That's what I'm getting overwhelmingly. You could also have somebody here that's struggling financially. Now, you may say like, well, I know that they have a lot of money, but you also don't know what's coming in and coming out of this person's account. If this person has a big stash somewhere of money, they may have more money coming out than they have money coming in. And I feel like this person's finances are definitely at the forefront for whatever the reasoning is. And this is something that I feel like has stopped your person from coming forward and making amends. Because what you don't know is the fact that your person loves talking to you. They love your intellect. They love the conversations you have with them. It really turns them on. And this is somebody that not only is attracted to you, but they're definitely coming in here as being very drawn or very attracted to your mind. By the way, for all of you guys that are gonna ask, this is the unofficial deck by Mystic Beauty, or the Cosmic Royal Family. The link for her Etsy is in the description. Go check out her channel, go follow her, tell her Whitney sent you guys. All right, let's get into this. Why is this person feeling so guilty? Page of Swords. For some of you, you have people watching you that are associated to this person, to a third party energy, or to somebody that they either gave attention to that they weren't supposed to. I also feel like with this person, they want to come forward and they want to talk to you. And they want to send you a message about somebody watching. I don't know why, but I just keep, it's like that song, like, somebody's watching me. Do, 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 do. Look, I know I'm right. See? You guys have a lot of people right now that are watching you. So not only do you have your person that's very fixated and focused on you, you also have people from your past that maybe you dated, people that you haven't spoke to for 10 plus years. They're coming forward, watching you. And I feel like with your person, there's people around your person that are also watching you as well. So right now, it's going to be very imperative for you to cleanse and clear your energy. You may feel off kilter right now. You may feel like something is wrong and I don't know what's going on, but I don't like it. You need to either get up and ground, whatever that is, right? Sometimes when I'm in this energy, I feel like I just need to get away and I need to go back home, or I need home being California, right? Just to reground myself in order for me to come back to a situation where I can have my head screwed on straight. And I feel like this person, though, they feel really, really guilty for the external energy that's watching you guys, because they know that this person, that they don't have good intentions. I also wouldn't be surprised, though, as well, if there was a conversation about you with this external energy where they told them that their intentions with you were pure and that they love you, that they are really working on their own self-worth here, about them changing. They had some type of conversation here with a third party that was stopping your connection. So whatever was stopping or blocking your connection, even if this is like your person being in a very conservative type of religion, for some of you, it's like this person went to go talk to their father about making changes or making amends. And it's about this person saying, life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them. It only creates sorrow. It's this person telling them, I've tried to resist this. I'm not happy. I'm physically sick. I'm not feeling well. I've taken a lot of time here to weigh the pros and cons. Okay. You have the Two of Swords here, which is Moon and Libra. Heavy Libra energy could be because Libra season is really getting this person to see what is important and what isn't, what belongs and what doesn't, who is in your corner, who is your friend and who isn't. There's something here about this person taking the time to figure out what they wanted. And whatever your person is saying, they're saying to this person, I've made my choice. I'm done being confused. I'm done being in a place of illusion. I'm done being scared, okay, of creating this tower moment where this person may be threatening your person. It could be blackmail. It could be a multitude of things for this other energy coming in here. But your person is saying, I don't care. I'm gonna have the strength to push forward, to make changes. Leo energy, you also have Mars energy. And look at this. Remember what I told you in the very beginning? That it was coming in as Fool energy. So the fact that the double Fools come out, I want to say like the freaks come out at night. And then you also have the World here. There's something here about you really waiting for this person to change, and change is here. Not only is change here, but it's more than one thing that is changing with this person. It's a new relationship on the horizon for you and them, but also too, for some of them, it may be them physically moving, them traveling. They could ask to move in with you or to live with you, because This is something that they've thought about for a while, but I feel like for some of you, there was a period of time when they were supposed to move in, but then they chickened out. They got caught up back in almost like the day-to-day life, or back into like the hustle and bustle of things. But they're ready for this new start. They're ready for this significant journey when it does come to you. But it's going to require this person to take a leap of faith. Take a risk. It's like betting all on black, right? Betting everything you have. There is a part in the Save the Last Dance on Netflix with Michael Jordan. And there was the part where this guy came up to Michael, had a bag full of money and wanted to gamble. And Michael Jordan didn't have a lot of time at that point to gamble. He was like getting ready to leave. He said, tell you what, flip a coin. You call heads or tails, whoever wins, wins, and I'll double it. And the guy was so freaked out. He was like, oh, no. Like, that was too big of a risk for this person. I feel like your person is now going to say, I'm going to take you up on that, flip the coin. Because the opposite of not flipping the coin is them not living. It's them not being true to themselves. It's them hiding. And it's ultimately what this person is realizing. Oh my gosh, I wish that this was longer, but it's not. They're beginning to realize that they were not listening to the divine assistance that was around them. This was in reverse. So that's why it took them a little bit of time to kind of get it together, to kind of work towards your goals, to work towards things, because you and this person definitely have a very deep connection and a very deep commitment. I am going to say this, and I am going to take out this tower energy for the extended, because your person is going through a major tower moment right now. And anytime I see the strength card, the strength card is a beautiful energy, right? It's all about change. It's all about highs and lows. So if your person is at a low point, it's about this person changing in order to have this high vibrational energy with you. But with strength, we call upon strength when we are weak. So the fact that your person is in a place where they're really trying to change, they're really trying to have this level of strength in order to move forward, it's creating this ripple effect in the water, or this ripple effect when it comes to them in whole. Because this is definitely a divine connection. This is the second twin flame card. So you're doubling down here on the twin flame, just like we're doubling down on the Fool. So brand new starts coming for you and this person. It almost feels like ground zero here, where you've really been waiting. Exactly what you've been waiting for from this person. They're coming forward and they're getting ready to give it to you.